what are we gonna do? Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 animals to feed today. So come along with me. So I know it's been a minute since I've been in the pet room, but I've been busy gathering more pets. Exhibit A. Hi, baby! So I got a dog. Oh my gosh, and she's trying to rip my skirt off right now. Anna! Stop it. Originally I was gonna do a whole video just about Anna, but then I was like, wait, what else am I saying besides I adopted a dog, brought her home, loved her very much. That's it. Just kidding, that is not it. Adopting a dog is so much harder than you would think because they come from, you know, troubled past, and then you have to do a lot of training with them. You have to do a lot of training and getting them to feel comfortable, and now she's finally her little puppy self. So it's been a long road, but we're here now. For today, I don't know why I haven't recorded this any sooner because I do this every single day. But I guess it's because I usually just roll out of bed, haven't even had coffee yet when I do it, so that wouldn't be too cute of a video. Where did you get my toes? My dog's looking at my toes. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 animals to feed today. So come along with me. And Anna, you're gonna be my little helper, okay? You're gonna help us feed all the animals and then we'll feed you. First thing I like to do is clean up from the day before. Any messes, any leftover poop. Usually they poop during the day, so I am able to clean that before we go to bed. But just in case, sometimes they'll have poop, sometimes they'll have leftover food. So we just have to go ahead and clean that up first. Good morning, Colby. How are you doing today? So we have a 1. Good morning to Jack. Not too messy. And good morning to Daedalus. Yep, Anna likes to say good morning too. Okay, say good morning to you, buddy. I think she takes this as an invite to come play with me. She already got all over my skirt. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Okay, Anna, let's go to the next one. And good morning, Sunny. Find the arugula for me. So I like to give my dragons arugula. That is their favorite. You can do things like arugula, collard greens, dandelion greens, a couple of other things, but definitely no spinach and no kale. These things cause impaction and calcium binding inside of them, so that means that the calcium does it, like it's too much, or I can't remember the right terms, but anyways, they can't have that. So you want that. And then I also have a green squash, is it? Zucchini squash? I don't know, one of those. And I'm gonna chop it up for them. So for other vegetables that they like, anything again that doesn't do the calcium binding thing, so that includes stuff like what do I usually do? Any type of squash, really. Butternut squash, the yellow squash. They love that yellow squash. So now for the fun part. Take the arugula and drop just a little handful in each of the plates. And they love, love, love arugula. I've tried so many greens before, and this is the one that they eat like right away. Others, they just let it crumple it up and, you know, dry out, and they're not excited about it. They only eat it if they have to. But this one, ooh, they love it. Ooh, this looks like a better angle. Why didn't I do this from the beginning? Okay, so, did I call it squash here? I meant zucchini. Or whatever it is. The green stuff. Delicioso. But since these are dragons, we can't just have veggies, right? We're gonna go into the roach bins. This is Anna's favorite part because she loves to sniff. thing I do before we get in there is that they all need to have calcium. So I labeled my little jars. I put no D3, and then there's one in here that has the D3. So that means they have to have a type of calcium more often than the other. One has whatever D3 is for them, and that should only be twice a month, and then the normal one should be about 3 to 5 times a week. So I do it pretty often just because I don't put too much. So I'm gonna drop some in there real quick. So I drop it in here, just a little bit. And now we can get our roaches. Oh, I should show you. So the other day we finally divided up our colony. We had a colony of the big roaches to give birth to the babies. So if you're squeamish, look away. Ta-da! We have so many babies. I'm so excited. It took forever for these babies to grow, or for the adults to have, you know, reproduce. It took forever, but once we got it going, I hope at one point it's enough to like not have to buy more roaches, because my goodness, they are expensive. So we're not gonna leave those alone and let them keep growing. But now we're gonna get into the large size. So they call them large because they're the size of a quarter. I don't think they're that large though, they're pretty small still. So these are the size that they eat. Let me see if I can get that to focus, because you can't even see it. Okay, or don't focus. What? You want to eat them too? No, you just shake them around. Don't let them fly out though, because that would not be fun. I definitely have lost a couple in the room before, but I always find them right away for some reason. They just stay together, so they don't go too far. And so I'm totes cool touching them with my hands, as you can see. They're actually not as creepy as you think. Now they're starting to crawl out. I need to hurry up. But I just will do it with a spoon so that we don't get to lose any of these guys, because that would not be good at all. I think all of them eat today. My biggest one, Daedalus, he only eats roaches every other day. He doesn't need that much protein as an adult. But my babies, they need lots of protein. So we just stick them in there. I have to keep an eye on them because otherwise they start running out of these bowls. We got actually these dog bowls, and that was a pretty good move because that way they don't knock over the plate and there's all these roaches in their cages. And also they're just big enough that the roaches don't crawl out. So these are they're not very good at climbing out of things because they don't have like the little fuzzies that grip onto surfaces. So they can only climb if the surface is really textured. But the plastic and the glass bowls are pretty good to prevent that. Cool, so you see, they're all up in there. These ones always hide in the corners of these bowls because they know they're about to get devoured. So sad. Trust me, I'm vegetarian and I still feel so terrible for like feeding my dragons live creatures. But it's just so much healthier and it's what they eat in the wild anyway, so what can I do about it? Oh, sad face. Okay, for a treat. Actually, I wanted to show you guys our beetles. So in here, we have superworm beetles. We grew them from the superworms. So they've been growing and reproducing. And let's see if I can find any. Ooh, I saw one. The baby! See, they're so little. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. I'll leave them alone. So those are the babies. They're still too small. But over here, I was able to separate like a whole bunch of them. And now we have lots of big worms. These are all the ones that we grew on our own, so I'm so proud. We have full babies. Okay, so they each get a worm. And supposedly you're not supposed to touch these with your bare hands because they bite, but whatever. Anna, get out of there. I haven't been bitten yet. Hope this video isn't the first time I do get bit. But as long as you grab them fast enough, you're fine. Find them, find them. I would do it with the little pinsy things, but it takes too long. Look, it's holding on. It's holding on. See, I didn't even feel that. Leave it! Anna, get out of the dirt. You're supposed to be helping me, not eating dirt. I'm just gonna do one worm each. Okay. Okay, and now we feed them. So Kobe is usually the best at jumping at this like right away, so I hope he does it for us today. Hi, baby. Look. Your food's here. Jack next. Look, Daedalus is waiting. He always does this. And then Anna comes over to visit and be like, wait, we're coming with our food. It's the cutest thing. Okay, Jackie Jack. I forgot to do something. So I usually like to spray, since it's summer, just spray it with water a little bit. Because that way they drink their water. My lizards don't get water bowls in their cages, by the way, because we feed enough greens and stuff and veggies that they can get their water from there. They poop out enough pee, so I know they're not dehydrated. But yeah, I'd still like to add some water on top just as extra because it's hot out there. Go, Daedalus! To eat. Watch your brother eat. Oh, hey, this blueberry. Anna always watches him. Yeah, watch him eat. And then Daedalus gets distracted. It's so cute. And for our final baby, we have Sue. Okay, baby. There you go. See over here, it's clearly bedtime for her, so she's not gonna be out. But look, she made a little chamber in there. She's in there somewhere. But yeah, she's been making cute little chambers everywhere. And then she has another one over here. It's usually, I think they sleep and then they poop or something. But she has a little pattern of doing 2 holes next to each other, which is adorable. I just put in new fluffing into her bedding over here, and it has like lavender scent or something, and it smells so good. For once, a hamster cage smelling good is amazing. But let's put her some food. I usually like to grab just a little handful like that and then sprinkle it. So I just sprinkle it everywhere. That way she has fun at night looking for it, like they do in the wild. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm like the worst hamster mom because I never actually bonded with her. So I tried it for a little while, but honestly, she would just wake up too late for me and I would be exhausted by then. So I ended up not bonding with her too much, just feeding her. I'm just the hand that feeds her. However, like it's fine. Some hamster people, you know, they do the whole best friends with my hamster type thing, and sometimes they just let them be hamsters and be wild. So I think that's the approach I ended up taking. I've done it in the past with every hamster that I've had for some reason, except when I was little. Oh my God, when I was little, I would let that thing crawl around all over my head. It was great. But now, as you get older, you don't always have time to tame a hamster. So we'll just let her be wild and free. Oh my gosh, since when have you seen a betta fish in such a giant tank? We actually just moved her in here yesterday. So, here you are, hello. So, it turns out betta fishes don't actually need those tiny, tiny little tanks that they always sell them in. They can actually be in giant ones and have lots of fun in there. For females, you can combine them, so you can put more than one as long as there's enough space. I think we have a 29 gallon, so only maybe one other one can fit in there. But yeah, as long as they have enough space to not be too territorial and they can separate. And these plants, just put in them yesterday, so they're not too big right now, but they should grow much bigger and have enough foliage for the little guys to hide. But yeah, she's loving it. Yesterday she was just swimming up and down all over. My goodness, she was so excited. So yeah, stop keeping your betta fishes in tiny little tiny tanks because that's not fun. Get them a big one. Just a giant one that takes up your whole window. She's so cute. Last but not least. Actually not last because we still have to feed Anna. Even though she has food in her bowl. But you know, for sure we'll give her a treat or something. You guys like rats? Oh. It's up to me to feed this rat because my boyfriend did not feed the snake yesterday. I don't really like doing this because you have to like let them soak and it's just the whole process. But it's much better than feeding a live rat, of course, because that would make me way too sad and I am not doing that. So let's get this rat ready. Okay, so here we have Topeka rat. Oh, it's so frozen. Oh my god, this thing is huge. I think they're large now. Usually we feed her medium. Oh, that's large. Oh, it's so big. Oh god. Okay, so we're just gonna let that simmer now. Marinate. Oh my god. Hopefully Anna does not knock it over. Do not knock it over. Okay? Now we feed Anna. Not my hand, that's not the food. Eat the food, girl. Eat the food. Eat the food. Oh, that's not food. Okay, we'll call that a feeding Anna clip there. Yay, we get Anna to eat for us. Good job. Okay guys, and that's how I feed my dog. Okay, he's got a soft tail now, so he might be ready. I gotta get this chick ready to eat. So I put bobby pins in here because we're not sure if she can escape or not, but we don't want to find out. So just to be extra safe, we do like that. Beautiful. Okay, let it drip. Going in. Oh, ya salió. Ya salió. Okay, now we're gonna close this door because I know she's gonna try to come out. Oh my god, she just launched for my arm instead of for the rat. I'm glad I got out of there in time. Look, she's going after my arm. Why? You do not want to get around this girl when she's hungry. Look at this. What the heck? Eat your rat, not me. Her freaking jaw had broken, but you're fine. You almost gave me a heart attack, woman. You saw how that glass clip looked like her tongue was dangling? I mean her jaw. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, she's fine. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, having animals is a lot of work. So like this video if you love animals too, and if you like my animal videos, let me know because I'm gonna keep making some more. Yeah, so now it's time for me to go eat.